do a quick live here. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but Chris Brown was called or labeled anti-Semitic because of dancing to a Kanye West song. In the song, Kanye West mentioned about, uh, I'm paraphrasing, that he's not anti-Semitic because he has slept with Jewish women. So I'm saying it in a clean way. But because Chris Brown was dancing to that song, he is labeled anti-Semitic. Go figure, family. Because he was dancing to Kanye West's song, he is labeled anti-Semitic. Now, you guys already know a year ago, the hoopla surrounded Kanye West, starting with a Facebook post. I mean, not a Facebook post, starting with a post that he did on Twitter, now known as X. Also, it's a lot that came with that, and it was like the quiet. I would say the perfect storm. You had Kanye West, you had Kyrie Irving, you had also Whoopi Goldberg, because many forget that it started with that whole storm started with Whoopi Goldberg's comments, and then it led right into Kanye West and into Kyrie Irving, and the rest is history, which we're going to revisit this Saturday night. But again, Chris Brown, was labeled anti-Semitic for dancing to a Kanye West song. I'm trying to get this sun out my eyes. Let me see if I can do something with this. All right, because I'm in a different angle. Hopefully this is better. But yeah, he's labeled anti-Semitic because of dancing to a Kanye West song, in which Kanye West makes a reference to stating that he is not anti-Semitic because he's had sex with a Jewish woman or Jewish women. So what's interesting about that whole, when you really dig deeper into that, so Kanye West, because they refer to that song as being anti-Semitic, all right, anti-Semitic because Kanye West basically said that he had sex with Jewish women. Now, you guys already know the hip hop context, so we know it's not going to be expressed in the way that I'm expressing it, because he used some curse words, right? In the words of Bill Cosby back in the day, some farm filth, you know what I mean? So, but nevertheless, Chris Brown has to give an answer for dancing to someone else's song that made reference to having sex with women from the Jewish community as we know them, and he has to give an account for it. He's being labeled anti-Semitic. Now, it's all right for rappers to rap about what they do to our women, what they do to, some will rap about what they've done to Asian women, Spanish women. But when it comes to a rapper stating what they have done with a Jewish woman as we know them, anti-Semitic? Come on, family. Come on, family. You can't have the cake and eat it too. You can't, protest selectively. I would say selectively protest that he's making a comment about having sex or intimacy with Jewish women in the past, but then it's okay for many of the labels that are ran by that same community that is insulted It's all right for them to push the music, own these record labels, own the distribution companies that are pushing the music that degrades our community. Come on, family. They have degraded women. I'm not saying all rappers, but many of them degrade women. Many of them use the same terms when it comes to women, period. But think about that, family. So Chris Brown has to give an account for dancing to a Kanye West song, in which inside that song, Kanye West mentioned how he is not anti-Semitic because he slept with Jewish women. So now are we getting to a place, if anyone says or make reference to, especially that's outside of what they consider the Jewish community, and I'm going to say this again, what they consider to be the Jewish community, if you have any type of relations or if you brag about whatever, that can be considered anti-Semitic? So again, they made it clear about what happened a year ago about Kanye West. But Chris Brown is being labeled again as anti-Semitic for dancing to a Kanye West song. Come on, family. That, to me, that sounds like the tactics from when our ancestors were being lynched. If they're targeting someone from our community, well, if you have any conversations or relations or interactions to a particular person that they're targeting in our community, then they're going to put the same label that they're targeting whomever on all. So that way it'll basically, in their minds, or that the strategy is to have us self-check. So therefore, we'll label that person toxic, and then we'll stay clear from whatever they may do. As we see many of these entertainers are doing now anywhere. Especially when we deal with, for example, the racist rant of Michael Rappaport. Notice how you don't see, again, any of these comedians with large platforms. You see none of them are even touching this. You don't see anyone that talk about empowerment of our people touching this. Kind of like the thing of, like one of the quotes that I used to hear growing up was, that's between Paul, that's y'all, or I ain't Paul, that's between y'all. My name ain't Bennett, so I ain't in it. We've gotten into that mindset that because of the things that we see and the things that we have experienced, to kind of close our doors, close the windows, grab our families, and hope that they don't knock on our door. That whatever they're going to do with whoever they targeted is going to pass. And they'll live through the night. Many of us have continued to take on that type of behavior, still taking on that type of behavior that, whatever happens to one, we all separate ourselves as a people and let them have their way with that one individual. So again, how is it that Chris Rock can be labeled an anti-Semitic person because he's dancing off a song of a rapper who's rapping about him not being anti-Semitic because of him having intimacy with the Jewish community women as we know them? So how can you be labeled anti-Semitic? So I know I could go in further with that, but I'm going to save the discussion for this upcoming Saturday night. We're going to revisit the Kanye West. We're going to revisit the Kyrie Irving. We're going to revisit the Whoopi Brown. We're going to revisit those conversations and go over some fact checking of that time. So I just thought I'd bring that to your attention for those that may not be aware. So again, if you haven't heard of it, Google it. That Chris Brown is referred to or called anti-Semitic. They forced him, or trying to force him to have to give a statement, of stating where his allegiance or alliance is. You know how that goes. You know, uh, tell somebody what they are, and then or the opposite of what the laws of this land is supposed to be. Innocent until proven guilty. Well, you're guilty now until you're proven you're innocent. So remember, the doctrine, or should I say, the anti-Semitic narrative, the guidelines are pretty vague. Anything you say can be, they have they have a few catches that they can just say all of the above, anti-Semitic. Come on, family. So with that being said, family, I just want to take a few minutes out of your time today to do a quick discussion on that. Bring that to your attention if you're not aware of that. That again, Chris Brown is referred to as being anti-Semitic because of him dancing to a song. It's on a video. They got a video clip dancing to a song with Kanye West and a few others. And Kanye, I guess it's a song that Kanye West had released or whatever, but in there, within the song itself, the lyrics, Kanye West says, hey, he's not anti-Semitic because he's slept with women from the Jewish community as we know them. You know the hip-hop culture. You know how the vulgarity that's within it. So I'm not going to repeat exactly what he said, but that's the gist of it. He's anti-Semitic because he said that he slept with Jewish women. And again, Chris Brown has to give an answer for dancing to this song with Kanye West and others that was there on the video. So nevertheless, share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's be respectful to one another. But again, we'll have this discussion later this Saturday. I may even do it before then, I'll see. But we'll have this discussion before Saturday. I mean, Saturday, if not prior. Actually, I have a different discussion. So we may have that discussion. I'll see if I could do it tonight. Maybe tonight or tomorrow night. I want to say shout outs to my sister Shonda, my buddy Apostle Curtis. I thought I saw him here. But with that being said, if you guys want to join in the discussion, maybe we could do it tomorrow night, live tomorrow night if you want to enter into the discussion and we could talk about this. But nevertheless, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Have a blessed remainder of the day.